Thanks for jumping on that call with me and Joel the other day. As promised, here's the analysis for the scenarios that we discussed. So I have three scenarios here. The first column is 25% down. The second scenario is 20% down. And then the third one is a 2-1 buy down with 20% down. So starting with the first one, 25% down on 850,000, your loan amount would be about 637,000. Um, with today's interest rates, we're looking closer to about 6.625, paying no points at all. And that's come down a little bit from where we were a few weeks ago when it was closer to 7. So your total out of pocket at this point, today's rate is about 225,000. This is your 25% down plus your closing costs. Now, based with this interest rate of 6.625, your monthly payment would be about 4,100 a month, and that's pretty close to in line what you were hoping for to keep it around. I know you wanted to keep it closer to about 4,000 a month. The property tax here of 885, again, as we talked about before, um, this doesn't have to be as part of your monthly mortgage payment or what we call the impounds. This could be paid separately throughout the year. It would be paid in two installments every 6 months. Approximately, this 885 represents $10,000. So if you made the two installments, you'd be paying 5,000 each time you paid your taxes during the year. Your HOI would be $100 roughly, maybe a little bit less, maybe $85 a month. And then your homeowners, we just guesstimated roughly 500. It could be plus or minus of that. But with these figures altogether, your monthly house payment would be 5567. Now, we do want to add back in the tax benefit that you would get at the end of the year from this. So when you file your taxes, you'd be able to claim the interest write-off and certain also your property taxes that you would be paying. Um, so we roughly estimate that you would gain back $862 out of that, and then your principal pay down. When you make your monthly payment, you're actually paying down your outstanding balance. This is a benefit to you. You no longer have to pay that the next time. So adding these back in at the end of the year, factoring everything, your net monthly house payment is closer to about $4,000 a month instead of the 5,500. Um, if we do a deeper dive into this analysis, your current home value, if you bought at 850, uh, you mentioned that you wanted to retire after 5 years. So let's run with that. And let's go with an appreciation, a very conservative rate of 4%. Now, the historical value average for Santa Clara County is closer to 6.6. But for this analysis, let's just go with 4. It's always better to go conservative. So 4% year over year for 5 years, your the value of your home goes up to about $1 million, and then the cost at $1 million is roughly about $70,000 out of pocket. You would back that out of that, and then your principal balance, what your original loan balance was 637,500. You will have paid that down to 581. So minus subtracting all these things from the $1 million, you're roughly going to gain about $366,000. As opposed to if you didn't buy the house and you just paid your monthly rent, assuming 2,500 a month, this would come out to 150,000 over 5 years. So there's a big difference between paying $150,000 and having nothing to show for it, or at the end of 5 years and retiring, you have this benefit of an additional 366,000 to keep to yourself and spend in your whatever manner you'd like. So second scenario is 20% down instead of the 25% down. This causes the interest rate to come up just about an eighth of a point, and your loan amount comes up from 637 to 680. As a result, your mortgage payment would go up from 4,100 to 4,400, an increase of about $300 a month. But then So then your monthly house payment would be around 5,900, but then factoring in your tax benefit and your principal pay down, your net monthly house benefit or payment at the end of the year, all in all, would be closer to about 4,200 a month. And then doing the long term analysis over 5 years, your overall gain from the sale would be around 330,000 instead of 360,000, as opposed to paying 150,000 to your landlord. Then the final scenario is going with a 2-1 buy down. So if we went with 20% down, your interest rate would still be 6.75%. But let's say the seller offered you a credit to help you buy down your interest rate for the first 2 years. So the first year you could buy down your rate 2 points, and the second year 1 point. So then, and then the third year it would go back to your 6.75. So assuming we went with that, and you the first year you're looking at 4.75, your monthly mortgage payment for that would be about $3,550 a month. Roughly, your total out of pocket would be pretty much similar to the 20% down. It's like around 182. And then your total out of pocket, your monthly house out of pocket, the 3,550 plus the 100 plus the 500, that's like 4,150 without the property tax. Adding in the property tax, it would be closer to 5,000, and then backing in your tax benefit and your principal pay down, it would be more in line with 3665 a month. And then the long-term analysis, your gain would still be over 300,000. It would be 316,000, as opposed to paying out of pocket $150,000 to your landlord. So these are the numbers that I wanted to present to you. If you have any questions about this, or you want some additional analysis, or when you're ready to move forward with your pre-approval, I can coordinate with you to get those documents, what I need to get you the pre-approval letter. My phone number is 408-314-4112. Just let me or Joel know, and we're more than happy to help in any way that we can. Hope this makes things a little bit, clarifies things. If not, let me know. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.